What is going on? Thank you everyone for joining me today. We are here for a weekly meta tournament. We are playing with the new ban list, so the full changes was Secret Village banned, Summon Limit banned, everything you see here. Spell Fragrance anti-spell to 1, Max C to 2. I was playing ranked on stream just the other day. We had a 7-win streak. It was crazy. My 7-win streak was ended by Max C. And then I had another game where I was going first and they Max C'd me. I was like, all right, whatever. I'll stay in this game. I'm not going to just throw it like that. And we got back around to my second turn and they Max C me again. So it was just too much. And that's when I said, fine, you got it. I left.
Now is the time. My ever-faithful companion, Dark Magician!
Chimera versus Snake Eye Fire King. No hand trap for Chimera. So we're just going to speed this on up. Diabell, get the original. We summon the Ash. Ash getting Ponix because they didn't use the normal summon. So they get the Ponix because they can just send the Ash to do their Snake Eye plays. Oh, they already used the original. They wouldn't get the original if they summon the Poplar, so they have to get the Ponix. There it is, wide open Nibiru, very nice. So what is this end board? Nothing, but Imperm and Called By. And the Kurikara. Called by the Grave. Banish, negate the Mirror Sword Knight. Super Polymerization. Fusing using the Nibiru, the Primal Being, and the Primal Being token to summon Garura. Kieran popping a fire. The Grunic saw that a fire was destroyed. We're doing Fire King plays on your turn. Chimera going first. Mirror Sword Knight added to the hand. Off of the, who is this? The Codal. Imperm, negate the Gazelle. We're getting the Patchwork. Adding the Nightmare Apprentice. Send the Master. Summon the Sword Knight. So Mirror Sword Knight, double Called By Nibiru. So Volcanics activating to pop a fire. Kieran popping the Volcanics. Add Garunix. Volcanics in the grave activating to summon the other Volcanics activating to summon the not this Garunix, the other one. So we summon Garunix. The Big Wing Baphomet. Adding Gazelle, the king of mythical claws. Volcanics. We're summoning the high Avatar Garunix. Mirror Sword Knight. Negating the effect of the Garunix to destroy a fire in the deck on summon. In the deck, on the field, or in the hand. I think it's in the hand as well. Nibiru. Tributed all the way. It's gone. It's all gone. 1 for 1. Send the Volcanic. Summon the Ash. Playing right through the nib. Getting the original. Link Karibo. Place the Poplar. Use the Poplar to place the Grunix into the back row. That way, if it was destroyed, it won't summon next turn. This is the top 16. We got Chimera in the top 16. Called by the Grave. Banish the Ash. Negate. Now. Original. Summon Oak. Oak, bring back the Ash. We get the Flamberge from the deck, pushing the Mirror Sword Knight into the back row. Now we're the Flamberge summoning 2 level 1 fires from the grave into the Raging Phoenix, using the Raging Phoenix to summon Zealantis. That's what's gonna happen. Zealantis clearing the field, bring it all back. When an opponent's monster, when a monster is special summoned to the opponent's field. Gonna activate the princess in the grave. Now they pop the oak and the face down Nibiru to summon the princess from the grave. The raging phoenix saw that the oak was destroyed, so it summons from the grave, and that's how you get 11,900 damage on the field. And the opponent's scooping. Snake Eye winning 2-0, going to the top 8. Perulia sucks to suck. Sign it mining, getting ashed. I'll ash the mining. Setting 3 dead superfactorial, dead conflict, and an imperm. So all Pearly got to do right here is play through the imperm, and there's a chance. Imperm negating the white cat. Now delicious memory, summon the black cat, and the black cat's gonna search for the yeep. They're yeep, and they already got the my friend. So we plump, they're plumping up. We're equipping material from the graveyard. So we get, it's 4. That's all you need. Set the yeep, and we'll flip it next turn, making the big Nor. Oh, we're equipping more. Now we're yeeping. Just like that. Math mech. Bricking again. They double bricked. They didn't even bother setting the conflict because the droplet will send the conflict to negate the black cat into battle. Why do they not even battle with the 50 attack? They just say it's pointless. Circular, sending the Sigma to the grave. Ash, negate the Max C. Triple Tactics talent, returning the Veiler from the hand to the deck. And now they ash the circular, but there's the Alan Burt, which is going to be impermed. Now the equation. Bring back the circular. And we splash mage, bring it back. Now the link decoder. Here's the transcode. The link decoder comes back. Transcode, bring back the splash mage. And there's the terahertz. Terahertz, send the multiplication. Boosting that up to 11,000 damage. I should say 11,000 attack. And that's 10,900 damage straight to the face of the Pearly player. Now they get to go first. But the pretty memory is gonna get ashed. That makes the Triple Tactics talent activatable, returning the Book of Eclipse from their hand back to the deck. Now my friend, revealing Yeep, Yeep, and Delicious. They're getting the Yeep. We're gonna beauty using the pretty in the grave, but that's only 2 material. How? Oh, the street equipping Sleepy to the beauty. Now the beauty, we draw because of the Sleepy. We summoned the Nor, but it's not an unaffected Nor. But it has 2 spins. So non-unaffected Nor with 2 spins. The street makes it so that you can't target the Nor the turn that it's summoned. They just summoned it on the opponent's turn with the Yeep. So the imperm doesn't work. Circular, get the equation. Alenbert, Exceed summon, searching for a math mech card. That's diameter, normal summon diameter, bring back the circular. There's the equation, doing the math. Turn 1, their turn 1. Laplation? E Pearly Nor, X Pearly Nor, getting ready for the double spin, but it got the 1 spin resolves. The second spin is negated by the Laplation. We're sending them to the grave. Summon the Pearly. Now the small world, revealing Defensor, Exceed. Banish Defensor, adding the addition. Splash Mage. We're going to summon Circular from the grave summon Link Decoder. You saw it before. They're going to transcode Talker, bring back the decoder. Now the Splash Mage comes back. Summon the well, not, I guess they can't do the Terahertz because they're in this Pearly's in defense position. Heat Soul, pay 1,000, draw a card, draw into the Defensor. Access code Talker, boost it up to 5,300. They're going to banish the Heat Soul, destroying the Pearly, the Black Cat, banish again. Access code Talker, destroying the field spell. But the field spell is protected from destruction by the effect of the Happy Memory. Attack them with 5,300, leaving them with just 22. My friend Pearly and a Happy Memory. My friend Pearly activating, revealing 2 white cats and a Delicious. Add the white cat to summon. It gets negated by the Imperm. Link summon Anima to the zone that the access code Talker points to. The access code Talker was boosted up, but the Anima only gains attack equal to the original attack, not what it was boosted up to. It doesn't say original. This card gains attack equal to that equipped monster's attack. Doesn't say original, but you can interpret that how you want. Now we get the Pearly, the Black Cat. Are they going to be able to put up another 50, 100 damage? I don't think so. We got an E Pearly Nor. With the Yeep, they are ready to Yeep, attaching material to the little baby Nor. They're Yeeping into the big Nor. They got 2 spins, Ash, and a Veiler. They're spinning the circular. Spin the Defensor? No. Who'd they spin? They spinned another circular. They really don't like that circular. Ash, negate, Defensor, the street, equipping material. In the end of this turn, the Nor is going to go away because of the Yeep. So they got to do 3,700 damage. They only need 200 more damage on the field. They use the normal summon, revealing the Happy, exceeds summon, happiness. That's 5,400, and this is it. Lethal damage. The Pearly comeback. Zark and Drytron. Drytron gets to go for second. I should say the Zark is going to go first. Set up that board wipe. Can the Drytron play through it? Reset the scores. We're going. Gate Magician, adding the Lightworm, scale it up. Here's the Electromite, popping the Lightworm. We get the Astrograph. Astrograph summoned from the hand. Add a second Lightworm, scale it up. Now we're exceed the Pendulum with a 75.7% win rate at time of appearance. Did we even Pendulum summon? Apollo, Usa with 2. It's a 2 material Apollo, 2 negates. Now Odd Eyes, Absolute Zero, Absolute Dragon. So we got Savage Dragon, 2 negates with the Apollo, Little Knight, and here's the Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon, as well as Infinite Impermanence and Ash Blossom. 7 disruptions. So we got Apollo, the second Apollo negate, Ash, and they still had the Vortex, Savage, Little Knight, Imperm, Drytron getting to go first after losing game 1, getting ashed on the emergency, and there's still an Infinite Impermanence. 1 for 1, discard the Ash, summon the new 2, Infinite Impermanence, negate the new. Now we Foolish Burial, sending Thuban, tribute the new, add Benton, new, summon from the grave. We're going to use them both to make the Fafnir, sending Aldiba, tribute the Benton, and we're getting the Meteonis Drytron, Benton searching for the Herald. Normal summon the Herald. That gets us the Draconids. I feel like I could play Drytron now. We're gonna ritual summon the 5,000 big boy. It's beefy. Reduce it by 1,000 to recover the Meteonis Drytron, and we're gonna Masquerena. So there's Ash, Masquerena, and the Draconid. So we're gonna Ash the Revolution Dragon, Light Dark Worm, destroying the Masquerena, but there's still this Draconid. Twice per turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect, you can banish Drytron monsters from your grave. Use a total attack equal or exceed the original attack of that monster, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it, negating the Supreme King Gate Magician. Summon the new 2 from the grave. Get Eltanin, Thuban, Tribute, summon, get the Draconids. Am I gonna start playing Drytron? Glossy Max C? Game 3, Drytron versus Odd Eyes with the Zark Field Wiper. Let's see if they can set it up. There is no hand trap on the Drytron side, but what they lack in the hand trap is they make up for in board breakers, because there's a lightning storm, a feathered duster. That's gonna be crazy. So we'll speed this up and see how the Zark player can handle those. So Astrograph summon from the hand. They add the light worm. Now they get the wings of light. Link summon, exceed, recover the light worm to summon it from the hand, and then they get the gate. There's the Apollo. I feel like we saw something like this, but we didn't see the lightning storm and the duster, did we? Pendulum summon 5. Here's the Savage Dragon. I think they did the absolute before they did the Savage Dragon before. Link summon, Little Knight. So we got 2 negates with the Little Knight, and then the Savage Dragon plus the Vortex, Max C, Imperm, and they're ready to board wipe on your turn. The Savage Dragon negating the Lightning Storm. No duster. Don't need the duster. We're baiting out all those negates. The Vortex will negate the duster. Drytron Nova. Summon the new 2. SP Little Knight. Banishing itself and the new, but the Imperm will banish the negate the new before it gets banished. It does look similar to game 1, but they just put up a crazy field, and they didn't even need to do the Zark Field Wiper. Synchro summon Zark Synchro Universe. What does this thing do? What is this? What is this thing? This card's name becomes Supreme King Zark while on the field. After damage calculation, if this card destroyed an opponent's monster by battle, or when this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can special summon up to 2 Supreme King Dragon monsters from your deck, extra deck, and or graveyard in defense position. If this card is in the monster zone is destroyed by battle or a card effect, you can place this card in your pendulum zone. But the pendulum scales are filled up right now. They're gonna flip the soul of the Supreme Celestial King, tribute the Supreme King Gate Magician. The soul summons the Zark on their turn or whenever, but we're gonna wipe the field with the Zark. They said, I'm getting out of here. Cash Tier Unicorn is gonna get ashed, negate, no search. Well, couldn't you let them I think you let them do that, and then you draw, and then if they have the Theosis in the hand, you ash it. But we'll see what happens. The unicorn banishing mechanics. Tillman Sheeran in the grave. activating to fusion summon, but the opponent's got a max C. That Gimmick Puppet player is going to get to draw per special summon. If you... I was going to say, if you let them draw too many cards, there may be nothing you can do. Set the Droll and cross out. Looks like they bricked. Ash, negate the unicorn. Maybe they would get the birth. Well, now we know their tier limit. So it's a good idea to stop them from getting that birth. Condolence Puppet, sending the Rogue Doll and the Fiendish Knight. Fiendish Knight returning itself, and the Rogue Doll is returned to the hand as well. Oh wow. Unicorn has gotten a lot of mileage for this tier limit player. Banishing 2 Fanta 6, as well as the what's the name? What difference between these ones? Fanatics. So now they got the mansion. The mansion says that they are unaffected. Gimmick Puppet monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle and are unaffected by the activated effects of your opponent's monsters. They can't be destroyed by battle, and they're unaffected by the activated effects of monsters that are not Xyz monsters. So Fairy Tale Snow. Oh, they banished to dodge the burn. Summon a Fiendish Knight to the human player's field. Okay, no burn. They didn't burn at all. Tyrant's Kashtira is going to get Belled. The King Sark. Discard the Rainbow Bridge of Salvation. Now it's Horus time. Oh, but they take control of our Horus monsters. The Zombie Vampire using the Fiendish Knight as a level 8 because it's an opponent's monster to summon the rank 8 Zombie Vampire. Milling the top 4 cards of both players' decks. We gotta kick Kalos. Continuing these Horus plays, we're gonna summon the Tyrant's Kashtira, sending the kick Kalos. They both together mill 8 from the top of the deck, scream, adding the crime. They summon a Rhino Heart. More Horus monsters into battle. Sending the Horus Imseti to the grave. Now Dugaris drawing 2. Oh no, they're gonna summon the Fenrir from the grave. They're summoning the Fenrir. It's back. Fenrir part 2. Well, actually it was never here, but it's gone now. It doesn't even matter. We got a Apollo. The Gimmick Puppet destroying the Tyrant's Kashtira. Apollo, negate the Rogue Doll. Chimera Doll, that's probably gonna get negated as well by the Apollo. Apollo, negate again, negate. They couldn't battle. Main phase 1 is skipped because of that Dugaris last turn. In the second main phase, bringing back those Horus monsters from the grave. SP, Little Knight, banish the field spell. I forgot they're unaffected because of the field spell, but the field spell's gone. Gimmick Puppet of Strings. They're gonna rank that. They're gonna change that to the Dark Strings. Get burning, but they can't if the Fairy Tale Snow flips it face down. SP, Little Knight, banish the Fiendish Knight. It's Knight versus Knight. Xyz summon number 15, Giant Grinder, destroying the Imseti. But there's no damage. I think the Giant Grinder only burns you if it's a Xyz monster. Yep, it has to be an Xyz monster for you to take damage. Number 40, the Strings is back. What do? The Snow is on the field. Can't snow again. Sending the Chimera Doll to the grave, taking 1800 damage. That's the end of the turn. SP, Little Knight coming back. Sheeran. Look at all those cards in the hand. Discard whatever you want. Condolence Puppet, sending the Fiendish Knight. Look at the Rogue Doll. Rogue Doll revealing Gigantus. They summon the Rogue Doll from the hand, as well as the Little Soldier from the deck. Little Soldier sending the Bisque Doll. The Bisque Doll is going to make it so that monsters they control, Gimmick Puppets, cannot be targeted. Your opponent cannot target Gimmick Puppet monsters you control with card effects. So they're protected from targeting. Even if there was an imperm, which they don't have, Baylor, they couldn't use them, but they didn't lethal. The Gimmick Puppet was not able to lethal. So now that grass looks greener, milling a whole bunch of freaking cards. How many cards did we just mill? 4, 8, 12, 16, 23 cards milled from the top of the deck. It's crazy. It's freaking insane. Destrudo. Okay, they were threatening the Baron de Fleur. You have to Nibiru right there. They had the level 3 tuner Destrudo with the level 7 Tearlament's Kashtira. That was going to be a Baron de Fleur. You got to do it right there. If you don't, you're not going. Your Nibiru's going to get negated. Little Soldier with a Rogue Doll. The Little Soldier in the grave. Make the Knight level 8. Xyz summon the strings, the rank up magic in the grave. Chainlink 1 followed up with the snow. Snow. They're doing snow again. Double snow. And snow on summon, flipping the strings into face down defense position. We're just gonna do it again. There's more strings. And they said, you know what? The hell with it. I had enough. Pure Elements versus Gimmick Puppet. Game 3 in the top 16. The winner of this game right here, as you know, going to the top 8, and they get their deck featured on the Master Duel Meta website. Will it be Gimmick Puppet? I don't know. Do you want to root for the Solitaire? Nothing against them. I would play the tier. We're good? Go, go, go. Tier element, starting us off. Reinforcement of the army. Adding the Rhino Heart. The goods is going to get ashed. Negate. Rhino Heart. Send in the Havnus. Fusion summon. Kit Kalos. Sending the tier element's Kashtira. That mills 2. Tier Kit. Sending itself. Summon the tier cash. They both mill 8. That's like 10 cards they just milled off the top of their deck. There's the Rainbow Bridge. Getting them into their Horus place. We got the Imseti. Discard the Imseti along with the Shuffler to get the King Sark and draw. They draw Max C. This is disgusting. Nibiru, tribute the field. They respond with the Max C to draw 2. 1 for the Nibiru, 1 for the token. Cross out Designator. Banish the Max C to negate. Right into battle. They don't even summon. We didn't even need to do it. You didn't even need to do the Max C negate. Followed by the grave. Banish the Imseti. We're just going to bring back our other Horus monsters. And this is Tearlament, Horus, Kashtira, Onyx, getting ashed. Now they do the bonfire and get the Poplar, but I think they should have done that the other way. We'll see how that works out for them though. Here's a 3 material Apollo. So 3 material Apollo. plus the Veiler, and a Maxi, and the Masquerena. So we Apollo. It was already enough for them. So Branded gonna get to go first. There's a Fuelos and the Veiler. Do we Fuelos or Veiler first? Now we can Veiler and negate the Alubear. What we're gonna do. Alubear, stopping them from getting a loss, brand fusion, whatever you want. But the Saronir is sending the branded retribution, and now that grass looks greener. We are milling 4, 8, 12, 14 cards from the top of the deck. One of those cards is branded fusion. The retribution's going to banish to recover that branded fusion. Now is when the Fuel Loss comes into play. No hand trap at the moment. We're going to speed this up. Summon Albion. There's the Quem. Sending Albion, the Shrouded Dragon. And they return the Albion to set the branded retribution. No, they send it? What is this? What does this even do? Oh, we want the retribution in the grave to banish. Set the brand in red. Banish the retribution. And they get the opening. Imperm negated the Quem, Despian, Chloritis. Now, Diabell. Sending the Ash to summon the Diabell. Albaz, fusion summon. Into the Albion. We're gonna banish material to summon Lubellion. Discard that opening. And here's the Mirror Jade, ready to do that non-target banish. Oak, summoning the Ash from the grave. Ash will add Poplar. When the Poplar is added to the hand, summons itself. Surprise. Dark, the Dark Charmer. When the Poplar hits the grave, puts itself in the back row. Dark is attempting to summon a dark from the opponent's grave, the Magnemite, but Mirror Jade banish the Magnemite. Banish the dark so it can't summon the Magnemite to the zone that it points to. It won't be able to. It's gone. Onyx, search for the Sanctuary. Ash, sending the Sanctuary and itself after the Sanctuary got them to Island. So they get the Island. Then they send the Sanctuary. What do they summon? The Flamberge? Summon the Flamberge. Flamberge is going to push the Mirror Jade into the back row. Island. Adding Garunix. Garunix summoned, saw the fire was destroyed. They're popping the Kieran. When the Kieran hits the grave, it was destroyed, so it's going to summon a Fire King. Ponix on the resolution. They attempt to destroy the Sanctifier. The branded opening protects it from destruction. Banish the branded opening, using the Grunix and the Oak to summon Sunlight Wolf. Now Promethean Princess. Flamberge, summon 2 level 1 fires from the grave. Promethean, bring back the Flamberge into the Raging Phoenix. Now we Whale. Gonna make a Whale, not the Whale. Zelantis. Banish the field. Zelantis, bringing it all back, put them face down. The Promethean saw that a monster was special summoned to the opponent's field, so they're gonna pop a fire they control and one of the opponent's monsters. But now the Alubear saw that a face-up fusion monster left the field because of an opponent's card effect. And now they can bring back the Alubear from the grave and negate the Zelantis. Destroy the Ponix and the... Who? Quiritus. Raging Phoenix saw that the Ponix was destroyed, so it's coming back from the grave. 12,400 damage on the field. It's still not lethal, leaving them with 1,700. Nightmare Phoenix, they're not even going to destroy the Mirror Jade, because if they did, wouldn't that activate to destroy their monsters? Apollo, negating Cartesia, and the Titaniclad, as well as the Albion. In the end phase, all they got left is the Branded and High Spirits, returning itself to the hand. Now they draw to a Saronir. High Spirits. Get rid of the Saronir, and they add a kit. Where is this gonna go? Return to the Ponix. We get some of the kit, and the Promethean ups the Flamberge, and the kit. It's crazy. Crazy game. Flamberge, bringing back 2 level 1 fires with the Raging Phoenix, and that's that. This should be it. Apollo, negate, and now Masquerena. Damn. It was a sad game, that's why it happened. What do plants do when they get max seed? Rickapetal, normal summon, getting Veilered, pass the turn. So they got a sheet and an imperm. The sheet says, well, first we're going to imperm negate the airlifter, but the sheet says target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Also, you contribute 1 plant monster. You can. Players cannot activate that face-up monster's effects on the field this turn. Then, if you tributed a monster when you activated this card, take control of that monster until the end phase, and if you do, it becomes a plant monster until the end phase. I mean, sure. So why do we need to say end phase twice? Anyways, we'll take it, we tribute and take it. Now they destroy the pedal, so there's nothing to tribute. We're not taking anything. Loci. Oh, you remember what happened the last time we saw a 1-card Loci combo? They can just scoop it up right now. I would say that if they didn't have 2 Veilers and an Ash Blossom. Ash the Sowing, this is a really good negate, right? If they didn't have the Princess in the hand to tribute the Petal and negate the Ash. Holy crap. Do you even want to give it to them? That we know they're just going to wombo combo the crap out of them. This is going to take forever. Where am I? Jasmine. My game did just bug out. I probably would have done the same thing. I said, I'm getting the hell out of here. Plants. They wombo comboed last time. Rescue Ace? Did they even get a chance to take off the ground? Rescue Ace starting us off with the Airlifter. Chainlink 2. Fire Attacker. The opponent has nothing but the Ghost... Oh wait, no, there's a Ghost Mourner and a Ghost Ogre. The Mourner will negate a special summoned monster's effects till the end of the turn. The Ogre will destroy a card. Like the Turbulence. Well, no, we're... example, when it activates its effect. But we're gonna... negate the Turbulence with the Mourner. Talent is now activatable because they activated a monster effect. Return the Ogre with the Talent. The Ogre can destroy a card that's activating its effect while it was already on the field. Something like that, right? When a monster or card effect card on the field activates effect. We got Promethean Princess. Bring back the turbulence. So now this turbulence is not negated. The other turbulence was. Gonna activate the turbulence to set 4 from the deck. Linking it into a Hita the Fire Charmer. So they're not locked to fire? But I guess that doesn't really matter, right? Laurel. Destroyed by the Extinguished. They got extinguished. Summon the Airlifter. Rescue Ace HQ. Added to the hand from the lifter. Draw a Veiler. They activate the HQ. Returning the attacker, extinguish, preventer, and rescue. And drawing. Oh! That was a Baron de Fleur. They draw a Veiler. Normal summon Veiler. Synchro summon Baron de Fleur. Trying to pop the Call By, but the Call By gonna banish and negate that turbulence. Emergency. Summon Preventer into battle. 9,300 damage on the field. Rescue Ace. Winning game 2. Winner going to the top 8. And it looks like this plan's got a lot of gas with an Ash to even negate Max C if they had one. They're good. It's been settled. It hasn't been settled just yet. Don't count them out. Give them a chance. Negate, tribute, bounce, banish, Ash. There's probably more. I don't even know. Ash, I'm sorry, Bonfire, get the Poplar. We link Haribo. Place the Poplar into the back row. Original is going to get ashed. Now, we get summon the Hydrant. Hydrant's on the field, so when they activate the rescue, it's going to get the bonus effect to summon from the opponent's graveyard. The Teardrop, the Rika Queen, is activating to tribute the Hydrant. They banish the Princess, tribute the Link Karibo for with the Con to negate Hyperton, negating the Airlifter. This is freaking crazy.